Hi and welcome to BooksBeautyKendra. I'm Kendra and today I wanted to do like a springtime makeup look because we're in the first few days of spring here in Australia, so thought why not. I am sorry I wasn't here. Well, not really sorry that I wasn't here last week. Had some bad news and yeah, still getting over that. That's gonna take a while to get over, but we're gonna carry on this week. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to be going into I wanted like light skin like coverage and stuff. So I've got the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint in the shade 2. This is just like half a shade darker than me, but like that's okay, that's whatever. Put my mirror here so I can see myself. Beautiful. Give this a shake. And then I'm going to be blending this out with my Sigma F48 soft coverage brush. It looks like this. It's kind of like a domed but like on an angle kind of brush. I don't know how to describe brushes. It's a brush. Take about that much. Get some before it slips everywhere and just kind of blend it all over. I did go to Sri Lanka. That was fun. That was really good. I got to see one of my high school friends get married. And it was a beautiful 2 days. The two ceremonies were over 2 days. And it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Of course I had to injure myself before I went away. So I was hobbling around. And just trying my best to get up and down stairs because I had sprained my ankle. But we got there in the end. Ankle is like 90% better. So that's what we're aiming for, to get it 100%. And that's all blended in. Next, I'm going to go in with concealer. A new brand has come to Mecca, which if you don't know what Mecca is, it's a it's kind of like Sephora, but we also have Sephora in Australia, so I don't know. I like it better than Sephora. Not necessarily the brands, I just like the service there. Especially where I live. I think the service is better than the one in Sephora. So the new brand that's there is Tower 28, as well as Half Magic Beauty, but we'll get into that one later. And I picked up one thing from Tower 28, and that's the concealer. This is in BU, which I think is the second lightest shade, which is about my skin color. But I wanted to show you, look at that, look at the difference in how much product you get. This is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer in 0 and 1. This is the lightest shade they have. And I'm scraping at it because I use it so often. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. Because I've only used this once before. And I think I used too much of it. So we're going to try and use a little less. Just going to go dot, 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 dot. Around the nose. Little on the chin. And down the nose. Okay. That should be enough. And I'm going to blend that in with my Sigma F72 Soft Angle Concealer Brush. And I shall be back. Okay. That's with the concealer on. I think it looks better today than it did the other day. Hold on. I need to blend it out of my chin a bit more. Yeah, I think I went in with it too much. And I think I also misspoke. I think Mecca you can also find in New Zealand, but I'm not sure because I've not been and I really want to go. Next, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Cherry Blossom, which is the pink one, and the Mecca Max like little triangle powder puff thing. Yeah, I took this powder with me to Sri Lanka, and it this plus the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, whoa, that was a lot, is really, really good. So I'm just going to put this under my eyes just to start off with, because I know this will crease, because I have seen it crease quite a lot. And we'll set the rest of the face later. For reference, I have dry skin, so it doesn't get oily that easily. But like when you go to such a humid place, all the oils want to come out to play. Yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, the Huda Beauty setting powder, the loose setting powder, and the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray were a good combo. Next, I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in Light. This is my second one of these, and I'm starting to already get to like a little dint in there. For this one, we're going in with the Fenty Beauty 125 face brush, and we're just gonna get a little bit of that and just bronze up the face. Around the cheekbones, I kind of do it high up, more high up on the cheekbones. I don't like doing it too low because I have quite a round face, and I feel like it just drags everything down if I do it too low, and I quite like it how I do it, so it suits my face. Suits my face really well. And I do 2 dots here because I have kind of like a little peak here. I don't know what it's called. I don't think it's a full widow's peak, but like a little thing down so I don't go all the way across. I don't know. I don't like the look of it all the way across on me. Other people, it looks great. Not so much on myself. Plus I'm scared of like doing bronzer helmet or helmet bronzer, whatever it's called. You know that old thing. And then a little bit on the nose, and that's it for bronzer. Next, I'm going to take again the Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in Pinch Me Pink, which looks like this. This is a nice bright pink. And I'm going to take, I think this brand is back. I don't know. Beauty Bakery, are you back? This is the Beauty Bakery Sophisticate something brush. It's Durafiber. I like Durafiber for my blushes. So take a little bit of that, dab the excess on the back of my hand, and swirl it on the cheeks. I like quite a blushy look. That's just my personal preference. So I am quite generous with the areas it goes on. So a bit on the nose as well, and on the chin. Because I'm quite pale, I like colour on my nose and my chin just so I don't look dead, basically. And then we'll go back into, where's that powder thing? We'll go back into the powder and set the rest of the face because it needs it, especially around the nose. I find if I'm to ever get oily, it's around the nose area. That's it. But like, it doesn't happen that often, so it's like not that bad. But we're just gonna set the face because I quite like the matte look at the moment. I think it just wears better. So I guess, yeah, matte looks do wear better. because there's less oils to start off with. But dewy looks are nice too. I just am not into that quite at this second. Maybe when we get into summer, I'll be more likely to do that. Okay. Gonna prime the eyes now. Get some of that blush off the back of my hand. Prime the eyes with the Sigma eyeshadow base primer in Persuade, and I shall be back. Eyeshadow base is on. I blended it out with my finger. Now I'm going to go into the Odin's Eye X Judy palette in the Spring Dragon. Looks like this. It's very pretty, very spring coated. So I think I want to go for more like the blue and the yellow and the green, maybe a touch of the brown just to deepen it, maybe. And then my thoughts are to go in with the Half Magic Glitter Puck in Dopamine Sparkle, which is just like the pinky one, or the only one they have by this brand. It's really wet. It's kind of like the Colourpop Super Shock shadows when they're fresh and really wet feeling, maybe even more wet feeling than that. But yeah, I quite like it. I think it's really fun, and but you need to be careful because like the sparkles will fall down on your face. But I just embrace it and just put sparkles on my face then. Because why not? Why not have sparkles? I like them. Let's start off with this angled brush. Clean it off because I know it's got yellow on it already. I don't want that just on yet. So we're going to take this Spectrum B04 angled brush, go into the blue shade called Rain, and then we're just going to put that on the outer corner and bring it in a little bit. And remember to breathe. Remember to breathe, Kendra. So yeah. A little bit more on the inside. And kind of like goes out in a wing sort of shape. So it's angled. Then we're going to go into the greeny shade called Chun. And that goes in the center. In the center. It's all bright and colourful and I love it. Then we're going to take Seedling, which is the yellow shade. Same brush, still get a fair amount of that yellow, and then that goes on in the inner corner. And we have kind of like this gradient going on. But I'm going to take it a little bit to blend out the other colours as well. I'll just place it here first and then kind of like, I don't know, dab it kind of on the edges. And then the other eye. Whoa, got myself in the eye. It's real smart of me. And I don't know if you could see it before. I'll try and get a closer look at it. There's a little dragon in this one. Can you see it? Kind of. Yeah, that's fun. It's looking pretty blended. It's not perfect, but that's okay. What should I do? I know what I want to do. I'm going to get this one and clean it off a little bit in my hand. Yep. And then I'm going to go back into Rain, which is the blue shade. And this is a Spectrum A12. And this is just going to go underneath, I think the first, or the last third of the lower lash line. Connecting it up to the upper lash line colours. Make funny faces while you do it. I just noticed myself doing that. And then we're going to go in with the purpley colour called Hua, which is this light lilac-y colour. And then that goes on the rest of the under eye. Just kind of sweep it like that, and that's pretty much the look. Okay, I might put a little bit of Plum, which is the sparkly lilac-y colour, just a little bit on that same brush. And just put it on top of where that purple is, just very lightly. Just to give extra sparkle. Because I do like my sparkle. Then in the inner corner, I'm going to take my favourite inner corner brush, which is this tiny little Morphe one. I'm going to go into Moss, which is the pale green shimmer. Take up some of that. Pick up some of that, sorry. Put that in the inner corner. Just to make it glow. I don't know, I think that's quite pretty. Anyways, we're done with the palette now, and we're going to go into the glitter puck. Take out the little woofy thing. This feels really interesting. Like I said, it feels kind of like the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, but like more wet. And I'm just putting this all the way up to the brow. So all across the lid and up to the brow. I don't know if this is eye safe, just by the way. I act like it is, but it may not be. Does it say? No, it says you can put it on your eye. So, not your actual eye. Please don't put it in your actual eye, just on your eyelid. Just in case someone was going to do that. Okay, so mascara time, eyebrow time, and I'll be back. Eyelashes were done with the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes mascara in black, and as always, and the eyebrows are done with the Kosas Airbrow in Auburn. Yes. I thought it had something funny on it. So I just did a light layer of mascara because I want it to be quite light. And then we're going to go in with the, like I said, we're embracing whatever sparkles have fallen down, which I don't think was too many this time, which is pretty good. Regardless, we're going to go with the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Bomb Highlight. As you can see, mine's very dirty because I use it a lot. And we're just going to put that, lots of places, on top of the cheekbones. And I bring it up quite high near the eye, so it kind of gives a glossy effect rather than like a striped effect. And a little bit on the tip of the nose. Cupid's bow. And yeah. And I thought the perfect lip, may not be for you, but it is for me, would be the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in Sugar Cookie Pearlized. Just this like peachy pink, really pearly lip, as you can probably tell from the name. And we're just going to put that on. If you're a lip liner person, obviously use that, or whatever lip you want to use. But like, I always forget about lip liner. And that's the finished look. Okay, if you've made it this far into the video, please leave a springtime or a dragon emoji for the palette. And that shall be it. If you've made it this far into the video, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing and all that jazz. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye!